feel like you have no hope, please call 988. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference, become a moment maker, and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Good morning, fellas.
What
What's up, buddy?
up?
What's going on? So, the Detroit Tigers lineup is set.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So, two players were recently optioned. Infielder Ryan Kreidler, is that how you say his name?
Kreidler.
Kreidler, he was optioned. Starting pitcher, wait a second. Yeah, starting pitcher Montero.
Yep, Cater Montero.
Cater Montero, he was optioned.
Which that one surprises me a little bit. He had a hell of a second half of last year. I thought he would at least be in the bullpen. I didn't think he was going to crack the rotation, but we'll see. These dudes come up and down so much. I mean, it's not a huge
that's
deal.
true. They'll definitely be in sometime this year. But the rotation looks like it's going to be Tarek Skubal, Jack Flaherty, Reese Olson, Casey Mize, and Jackson Job. Jackson Job. Well, we're only a couple days out. Thursday's the big day.
Thursday's a huge day. Too bad the game's at in LA.
Yeah. Well, I think the game's kind of early though. Was it a 5 o'clock start?
Oh, as long as it's not 10, we're all right.
Well, the opening day is, I think it's a 5 o'clock
6 o'clock.
Central Time start.
Okay,
6
so it's
o'clock.
six God's time.
Yeah,
It's
for
6
y'all.
Central.
So it shouldn't be too bad, but that's Thursday. Who knows what Friday and Saturday's gonna be? I'm sure it's gonna be at midnight.
Yeah. Thursday's matchup is interesting. You got the reigning Cy Young winner against the reigning world champs. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting for a while for this,
Same.
Days are always special. Then, what day's opening day at Comerica?
Next Friday, not this, but next.
Yeah, hopefully it warms up for you.
Yeah, I mean, either way, we're all right. We'll be down there. So,
yeah, so just trying to look at my notes here. March Madness. First of all, before we start talking about March Madness, did anybody notice the women's UConn score yesterday?
I did not.
It was like 106 to like 30. It was nuts. 34, 36, something like that.
Who did they play? I don't even know who they played.
They played Arkansas, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it up here a second ago.
Arkansas State.
Arkansas State. It was 103 to 34.
That's kind of odd. That's disrespectful, to say the least.
Man. Just lay off, man.
Couldn't you put the freshmen in,
I mean, South Carolina beat Tennessee Tech 108 to 48 too.
Yeah, I think in women's college basketball, there's a large drop off in talent from
Yeah, obviously.
the big schools to these little ones because they're just getting steamrolled. Whereas the men's, sometimes they'll be pulling up the upsets.
Yeah. I mean, UConn went on a stretch for like 10 years and they never lost a damn game.
Yeah. But look at those players they had too, and Gino Terrassi or whatever that dude's name is a mad scientist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found, I'm not really watching the women this year. I mean,
yeah,
there's no Caitlin Clark, right?
Right, exactly. So I just happened to turn on Sports Center this morning and they were talking about it. I was like, holy hell, man. So I just figured that big of a blowout would have been worthy of a.
Oh, absolutely.
So men's basketball. Michigan won a big one yesterday.
Huge one. And they were down. Came
They were
back.
down by like 10.
Yeah.
That was
Yup.
How far did they go, Jay?
I got them losing to Auburn. I don't think they can beat Auburn. I don't know.
Yeah, Auburn's looking pretty good. Duke is looking great, obviously. Michigan
Auburn's a
State plays tonight.
7.5 point favorite already. So
Yeah, I mean, Auburn's kind of turned it around. Would they lose 3 or 4 in a row before the tournament started? And
I don't know. Did they?
they've looked very nice.
When's the Sweet 16 start? Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the thing that really aggravates me about the March Madness so far this year, Michigan State played in Cleveland, Ohio, yet the game started at 10 o'clock at night. That one was a head scratcher. That made no sense to me whatsoever.
Your game tonight's on at 8.
Yeah. I mean,
Again
I tried to
in
watch it
Ohio.
Friday night, fell asleep on the couch. It lasted about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we'd been watching basketball. I took Friday off and hung out with my brother. We'd been watching basketball all day. So by about 10, I was basketballed out,
Yeah. Yeah, all day. There was on all day yesterday. The Pistons lost a bummer one.
The Mavs.
The Mavs. But yeah, who does Sparty play tonight?
New Mexico.
Their hockey team's rolling right now
Link.
also.
Yes, I just saw they won the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been ranked number 1 all year, if I remember correctly.
Yes. The in NHL news, the Red Wings continue to flop. What the hell that's all about? It's pretty disconcerting. They're 2-8 in the month of March.
I mean, is this just their March MO, right? The past 3 or 4 years they've done this. Been scratching at the playoffs, and then March comes and you go.
You bite.
Yeah, go on a huge losing streak. You can't really blame the coach on this one because it's that new guy. So
It's true.
Yeah.
So does that mean is their team older than everybody else? Are they getting gassed late in the season or something?
I think it's just. I mean, it's really Larkin and. I mean, I don't know. They don't really have a guy to step up, right? Like, there's not a true superstar, and Dylan Larkin's a nice player, and he's, a hometown kid, of course, and everybody loves him, but he's not a true superstar. I mean, Patrick Kane's my age.
Yeah.
Who do
Kane's
they
been
got?
balling out too, though.
Yeah, he has. Not to say he hasn't, but they don't have a McDavid or a Drysdale or anybody like. It's just a group of mid-tier guys. I don't think Raymond is probably the closest stud they have. So I don't know. I'm not hockey elite, so I don't know. This is just me, watching a few games here and there. And the goaltending's been atrocious. Been absolutely terrible. So
Yeah.
Yes. Ovi is about to catch Gretzky. Do you think he does it before the playoffs start?
yeah, he only needs 6.
6, I think so. I feel like last week he only needed like
I think it was
8 though, didn't he?
Yeah, it was 8 or 9.
How many?
He
weeks
scores
is
a
it?
couple goals a week, 2 or 3
Yeah,
a week.
I was just say there's what 4 or 5 weeks
Let's
left.
see where
It's got to be
the
getting close to wrapping up.
what are the Caps looking like?
They're in first place, I believe.
Yeah,
47, 15, and 8. I don't know what that turns out to be.
it's you gotta look at the points, Jay.
Oh well, no, I was just meant how many games they have left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, records are weird in hockey. It's like
Yeah.
by points. It's
They have
not.
7. They played 70 games, so they got what 18 left or 12 left.
Yeah, I bet he does it.
It's like 82
That's
games.
goal every 2 games.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If not, I'm sure he does it in the playoffs. Do they count? Is it just regular season?
I think it's regular season. I'm not
Okay. Then
sure.
never mind.
I thought it was. I thought they did add playoffs, but
I'm not sure. I can't speak on that. I saw an interesting stat about him the other day. He's 5th in the NHL in goals this season, and he's 38 years old, and he's missed 2 months.
damn, that's insane.
Dude's a monster. And he's an absolute farm animal, too. That guy's wild.
I see a lot of people pulling for Cade to get MVP this year in the NBA. You think it'll happen?
Absolutely not.
Should it happen, Jay?
No, I know. I don't think he's there yet. I mean, he's definitely the reason for all their success, but there's, you look at what other people are doing on different teams. It's like no disrespect to him, but when you look at what Shea's doing, Nikola Jokic is still balling out. He's just not there yet. The Pistons aren't an elite enough team. I don't know.
You think they make noise in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think if they get New York, I think they can take New York for sure. Who else is it?
They're
either-
6th right now, right?
Yeah, they clinched a play-in, so they're at least in the play-in. But they're 6th, and then 5th and 4th are only. We have 39 wins. Milwaukee has 40, and then Indiana has 41. So.
And didn't got Giannis get hurt for Milwaukee?
I'm not sure. He might have.
I thought I saw that this morning when I was doing show prep.
Definitely could have.
Old John is chiming in.
Yeah. I saw his message.
Yeah, we're missing a guy today because he's on his way to the Duke game. Lucky bastard.
I don't see anything about Giannis getting hurt. I see
Oh,
Dame.
okay.
Dame is a game time decision. But yeah, we'd probably get New York.
And you like that matchup?
It's a decent matchup. I'd take Milwaukee. Scares me a little bit just because of Giannis. We don't have really an answer for Giannis, but Indiana or New York, I'm comfortable with playing. So we'll see. It's a lot different when the playoffs actually roll around. We have a super young team too with very little playoff experience. So
Yeah, that could be a good or a bad thing because
Yeah.
they could, it goes either way.
it could
Just
yeah,
depends how that first game or 2 goes.
exactly. If Cade can roll in and feel himself, then we got a chance for sure. But
Yeah, and they just may be young enough and dumb enough to not realize the situation, and that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Hey, well, if the Tigers could do it last year, anybody can.
I mean, we'll never see that again in our lifetime. Don't ever. That was unimaginable.
0.6, baby.
there's been some crazy NBA runs too.
I mean, I think this Pistons run and turnaround is pretty remarkable considering what they win 10 games last year, 9 games.
It's like 17.
Oh, okay, maybe.
9 would have been a crazy record, I'm pretty sure. What was last year's season? 23, 24? 14. Okay, 14 and 68.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And
And the year
wild.
before that, 17. Year before that, 23. So I mean,
They almost got as many wins this year as they had the past 3. It's pretty close.
the 2 previous to that, last time we had a 500 season was 18-19, and it was exactly 500, 41 and 41. So it's a big deal.
Yeah, huge deal. Well, and they're ruffling feathers because they're actually talking about them in Detroit now. Like, it's been crickets for 5 years,
Yeah. They put that Miami game on national TV too.
Yeah, I saw that.
And look what happened. So we'll see.
Yeah, I just got Bally back because I'm not paying for that for the full year, so I've been watching a little bit of Pistons and Red Wings.
They're definitely a fun team to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard not to root for Cade, too. He seems like he's a good kid, too,
Yeah,
off the court. He's very well spoken.
he is. Yeah, definitely. The way he talks at media coverages and stuff.
Is he still playing on his rookie deal?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think he got extended.
He's got not a super max, but I think he's got a max.
Yeah. Hey, so jumping around here, but Paul Skeens card sells for 1.1 million. So the $1 million question is: did this kid make the right move by selling it, or should he have kept his Pirates package?
Well, here's the clown thing. Dick's Sporting Goods bought it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, Dick's bought it. It wasn't a collector.
Last time I looked at it, they didn't know who bought it.
Yeah, it came out. It was Dick's.
What the hell are they gonna do with it?
Dude. I think the kid made a mistake because you got to think you're
Yeah.
taking 25% off the rip.
Yeah.
Is there
From-
taxes too on that?
Oh yeah, he's got to pay taxes. He's got to pay the
Because
auction house. He's got to pay
He's
all
in-
kinds of crap.
he's in California, so that's gonna hurt taxes wise.
Oh yeah, you do have to pay sales tax, I believe,
Yeah.
for sure.
Could you imagine
What sales
the-
tax in California? Probably 9%, 8.
It's really high. Yeah.
is? Yeah. Imagine that on a $1 million. You're talking there goes $100,000 right there.
Statewide sales tax is 7.25, but
And then you got to. Isn't there a county tax sometimes? Like I know.
Yeah, I wonder
probably.
if that. And they have these like weird luxury taxes for like crazy ass items, you know.
And this has to be a crazy ass item. It's a damn baseball card.
yeah, that went for 7 figures.
Yeah, if that's not a luxury, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious. Dick's bought it. That's the best part to me. Is it wasn't a person.
Like the sporting goods store?
Yes, the sporting goods store Dick's.
Golly. What are they gonna do with it?
I don't know.
I'm surprised the
Auction it off
Pirates
again.
didn't go after that thing. They wanted it so damn bad.
And I think 1 million, considering what the Pirates were offering to the Pirates, 1 million is a lot. Is a deal. You know what I mean? To give up 30 years of season tickets. That owner should have bought that card if he wanted it.
Yeah, Paul should have bought it himself. That is
Under the Internal Revenue Code, quote, collectibles are subject to a special and uniquely high long-term capital gains tax rate of 28%.
Yeah, this kid got like $500,000.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's still a nice payday, but man, I think-
Yeah, but still.
he made the wrong decision for
To
sure.
see the number 1.1 is so deceiving. He's not going to see anywhere near that.
No, I bet 500. Take about
5 or
50%.
6, yeah. That's crazy.
insane.
Still a pretty penny, but
Yeah. Yeah, but considering how hyped that card was and how like
Definitely.
what the Pirates were giving, I think their offer was worth way more than 500,000 in my eyes.
for sure. I thought for sure it was going to
Yeah.
go for a couple million. When I saw
Same.
it was just 1.1, I was like, oof.
I've been watching it, and it stalled at 500,000 for like it jumped from 0 to 500 for real quick, and then it stalled. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
Eric and I have been saying since day one, don't sell the card. There you have it. I think we did the numbers right.
Yeah.
On the he would have made
The
it if he would have
seats.
just kept the
Yep.
seats and sold them. Even if he would have sold them at like half that price,
I don't remember what it
just to
was.
get them to move.
Because it was right behind home plate, right?
Yeah, it's in the Champions Club or whatever. That they were like $400 a piece.
Yeah, that's insane for
PNC Champions Club.
I don't know if it's called the Champions Club, but it's basically. Yeah, did you guys see Roki Sasaki made his major league debut in at the Tokyo Series, and he had his little debut patch on. I'm gonna be interested to see what that card collects. Being he's a Japanese player and made his debut in Japan, might be a pretty penny.
when do they take that uniform and turn it into a card?
They took the uniform already. The cards will come out next year. So the 2025 cards will be in 2026.
But this is Topps that does this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder
The
if they had
top.
did they have to pay the MLB to do this?
I don't know. But those cards are like sold out now due to these debut patches. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they're and the MVP and Cy Young award winners are they're wearing gold Battermans on the back of their jerseys, and those are going to be taken off and made into one-on-one cards too. So Topps is really like going all in on these game used.
So when's Scoobo gonna get his out there? This coming year?
Yeah, so he'll be wearing a gold. You know the Batterman on the back of the jerseys. His will be gold because he won the Cy Young. And
All
then
year?
yeah,
Or just a one-time shot?
I think all year. From what I understand, all year, and they're going to be turning those into one-on-one cards.
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start buying them things, man.
I mean, you got $300 for a blaster box,
I think my wife would kill me.
and it's 1 in 200,000 chance of pulling one of those.
Yeah, it's like lottery chances, man.
Yeah, you're going to get a blaster box full of Ryan Kreiber tickets or
Yeah.
cards. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. But I've always been a baseball card guy, so.
I just checked YouTube and you're showing up this week.
Oh, I'm on
Oh
there.
yes, I had also checked.
I haven't checked Facebook. I don't even know if the Facebook one's working. I'm still playing around with the settings on this program too. So
The only 2 seats I even see available behind home plate on PNC are $800 each.
Yeah, that kid's that was probably the kids' seats.
It's not honestly. It's like that's like 7 rows back too. So if they were,
That's probably the kids' seats that they had roped
might
off.
be. It's literally directly behind, right on.
Yeah,
the
that
aisle.
kid's a dumbass.
yeah,
I mean, that is opening day, I think, for Pittsburgh. So that might be. a little
Yeah, I mean, check
inflated.
a random Wednesday maybe. That might.
Let's see. I'll
yeah, but
just-
even opening day, how many seats were they going to give them? 2 or 4?
2. I think it was 2.
So 2 times 30 just
Just
for
go-
opening day. That would have been a nice payday.
May 22nd, Thursday at 6:40 at night. I mean, 260, 270, 320.
Oh, yeah, it's dynamic pricing.
So, I mean,
Yeah, even so, man, 200. Even if you did $200, $400 every single night.
the cheapest I see behind home plate is like 250. So, I mean, that's $500 a night. On a
Right,
s- on
times
a s-
81
on a
or
slow night.
82 times 82.
Times 30.
Then you factor in if they give you playoff tickets or not. I can't remember if they were going to give them playoff.
I think it's season tickets. I think it's the season.
So yeah, that opening day is going to get you a little extra. Those playoff, if they make.
I think Dodgers come to town, you get a premium.
Mhm.
Yankees come to town, you get a premium.
Yeah, the
And-
their opening day is against the Yankees, so it was a little,
Yeah. Well, and the nice thing about those tickets, it's all inclusive. So if you do want to go, you don't like you just roll through, drink as
Right.
yeah. Your dad can drink as many beers as he wants. You can have as many hot dogs. You know, you can do the 9 for 9 challenge every game for free.
It'd have been almost worth moving to Pittsburgh for that
yeah.
package.
Well,
Nobody
the
wants to live in
owner said
Kalamazoo.
he would fly him out. The owner said he would fly him out. The kid's a knucklehead.
Yeah, it was a bad move. Hey, kid,
Put me on a
start
PJ.
watching our show. We've been saying this the entire year. We should reach out and get him on the show, interview him.
Just belittle him on the
Yeah,
show.
we would just
Chastise
dog,
him the whole
dog
time.
on that little kid the whole time.
Try to make the little kid cry.
Get Richard in his hating ass tendencies and make this kid cry.
Yeah.
Just get him
You
fired
know
up.
that was his dad making them calls, you know? You
Show
gotta
him
let
a-
some 10-year-old kid make that call.
Yeah. Let us get his dad on here too. We'll give him a piece of our mind. Dumbass.
Show him a 30-second LeBron and flop compilation before we get him in here. Just get him riled up.
Damn it, kid. We were looking up to you too, man. You let us down.
Fumbled the bag.
You let us down.
Oh, so Eric wants to do everyone's picks on the World Series, Cy Young, and MVP. That's too hard.
I was gonna say my baseball knowledge isn't even that deep. to be
All right, we
able
don't
to
have. It's just
pick a
something
Cy
fun
Young.
to do. We don't. Whatever.
Hey,
I
I'm
could try World Series, but that's
I'm
about
going
it.
with the Detroit Tigers in the series.
Who they
They
playing.
beat the Dodgers
That's
in 7
crazy.
games.
7 games.
And Detroit has home field because the All-Star game looked out for us. Oh, man. So, but for real, does Scubo win the Cy Young again this year? Is he
Yes.
close to the numbers that he threw last year?
Yes. I don't think there's anybody close in the AL to even contend. I mean, who do you got? There's
I'm sure somebody will emerge and push them.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe Crockett from the Red Sox, but I don't know.
This is the combo we need John to be here for.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we save it till next week.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
John's
let's
gonna
let's
pick
table-
the Yankees, so.
Garrett Cole's gonna come back from Tommy John's and have an unbelievable season.
3 weeks. Good 3 weeks.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm super looking forward to Thursday. I can't wait.
I know.
I might go to the store and buy a bunch of hot dogs and peanuts, sit in my man cave and just gorge myself.
Do the 9 for 9.
Yeah.
Chuck peanut shells all over my floor.
Yeah, you think you could eat a dog a minute?
Nah.
Or I mean a dog an inning, I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I ate my wife got mad at me. I was starving one time. This was years ago and the kids were little. I ate like 12 hot dogs in one sitting.
Oh god. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have I'm like hypoglycemic, so like I start getting television if I don't eat, and I didn't eat that day, so I was just like ravished, right? I just cooked a bunch of hot dogs, and then like 15 minutes later, Brenda comes in, she's like, "Where's all the hot dogs at?" I'm like, "Oops, I ate them all."
Did you cook them or did you eat them raw? Not raw,
I
but just out the
cooked
bag.
them out on the grill, and I mean, I had like the bun and everything. I felt like what's his face on Memorial Day?
Joey Chestnut.
Dunking them in water and just slurping them down.
That's wild.
Got the white Kobayashi over here. Yeah, I've always wanted to do the 9 for 9 challenge. I don't know if I could. I'd probably throw up on the ground.
It's the beers on top of the hot dogs. I might be able
Yeah.
to get the hot dogs down, but 9 beers on top of that's crazy.
Oh yeah, I ain't drinking 9 beers in 2 hours.
No.
I saw some guy on the internet do the 9 for 9 for 9. So he had 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and then he packed 9 Zins in his mouth while he was doing it. Disgusting and
Yeah,
awesome all at the same time.
Let's do it on a double header and just do it back to back.
Dude. 18 beers and hot dogs in one day.
And 18 pouches of Zin. Jeez.
Yeah, hit the Zins.
Yeah, there's no way. Not to
His
mention,
lip might fall out.
I couldn't even afford to do 9 for 9 at a baseball game.
No, you'd have to do it at home.
Yeah, for real.
Well, yeah. What's a hot dog? $8? $7?
Yeah, probably.
But that for some reason, the hot dog tastes way better at the ball game.
They do. They really, really do.
I don't know what up with that, but a ballpark at the ballpark is amazing.
I like them at home too, though. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big hot dog guy.
Cheapest hot dog is $3 at a game.
Which stadium?
We got Arizona, Miami, and New York. All three.
That's where you do the 9 for 9 then.
Yeah,
Which New York team?
the Yankees
Yes.
actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, and the Mets charge $7. The Yankees are the third cheapest. The Mets are the fourth most expensive.
Well, they got to pay that Soto contract.
Yes,
Ah,
they gotta get money somehow.
man, you don't even know how excited I am about the football season this year. I know baseball hasn't even started yet, but with these new ass tickets we have, I am super stoked, man. I want to
I
catch a
don't know,
football.
man. I'm still hurt.
Yeah, man. It's the Lions, man. I didn't
Yeah,
expect them to do anything. To be honest
Yeah,
with
I don't
you.
know, man. I
was more
I
hurt.
was all in, you
I was
know.
more hurt the year before. I mean,
Honestly,
with that,
same.
with that lineup that they rolled out, I was like, there's no way how they're going to do anything with this. The year before, that was way worse, in my opinion.
I don't know. I disagree because the year before shouldn't even have been there.
I know, but it was so exciting. And then we're up at halftime, and then
Up
the
big
wheels
at
fell
halftime.
off, and damn.
The way we lost that game, yeah, hurt real bad.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
excited for next year. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like sad, you know.
If we would have got past San Francisco, we would have gave the Chiefs a run for their money. I'm not saying we.
I think we would have. I think we would have won.
I think we would have.
But I think nerves might have gotten away. But they definitely would have given them a run for their money. It would have been the same
Yes.
thing. I think would have
Fact that we
happened.
had
The Lions would have been up
Kendall
at half
Vildor.
and somehow screwed it up in the second half.
That ball bouncing off of Vildor's face.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
It all hurt, man.
All of it. I don't know. Looking up, because I'm pretty sure I was at work. Looking up and watching J-Mo throw that ball at the end of the
Yeah, that
game
was
of the
dumb.
Redskins game. That one hurt too.
That was just
That
dumb.
one hurt really bad too.
I mean, last season I was so all in. Like I had never been more all in my life. That's what hurt. Like
I think.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like that next day coming on the show, remember Jay? Like it was like a
Demoralizing.
funeral.
And then the worst part about it was the whole Ben Johnson thing. His head was not in the game. His head was in Chicago still.
They had
he
5
was not all
turnovers
there.
too, if you include that last J-Mo pick. So I mean,
And that JMO play was dumb. That was
Yeah,
so
it was.
stupid to do that. Like you already knew JMO was feeling himself and he wasn't gonna.
he was gonna
He-
let that thing go.
Yeah, he was throwing that ball even if all 11 players were on whoever. I don't even remember who he was throwing it to because I want to forget it.
I
but-
think he threw Amon Rise. We threw it to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was throwing
Yeah.
that ball into 11 coverage.
100%. I saw that shit playing out. And as soon as I saw it lining up, I was like, that looks horrible. Ah,
It's
Pressure in his face.
I was sitting in the end zone watching straight down. It was garbage.
it's going to take me a long time to get over that one.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm already over it. It's the Lions, man. I mean, come on. We went 0-16. This team's been hot and trash for my entire life. They're finally playing good. I'm just riding the wave, man. I'll take it. But the new tickets, like I said, well, we went from nosebleeds down to the like right in the action, section 137, and I looked it up the other day, and this is the best part about it. It's right by Gate A. So as soon as you walk in Gate A, there's a big store right there where season ticket holders can go in and get the cheap beer, food, gifts, whatever you want, and there's no line because it's only for season ticket holders, and it's our section is right next to that, so you don't have to pay the $20 beers. You can just literally get out of your seat, go to that little store, and it's self checkout, so there's no line. You just go up there, boop, and you walk out. It's awesome.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about all that.
We'll see what they hiked the prices up in the stadium too though this year.
Yeah,
It's been
We'll see
it's
what
been
the-
relatively baseline though the past couple of years. You know, it hasn't.
I mean, so are the ticket prices too though.
Sure, yeah, fair
hey,
point.
I'm just
So we'll
curious,
see.
like when the lines start sucking again, because come on, we all know
Yeah,
you're
it's
not going to ride this
it's
way
bound.
forever. It's the Detroit Lions. Are they going to lower the prices when we're winning 3 games a year again?
Nope. This is baseline.
Yeah. And I looked on their website before I upgraded my tickets. So my rep was like, "You're probably not going to be able to upgrade your tickets because there's such a long waiting line." And the people who have season tickets before you, they get to go first. By the time it gets to you, you're probably not going to be able to move up. I really wanted club seats, but ended up with 137, which I was super grateful for. I was able to upgrade. But then when I went back to look, it said there was like 26,000 people on the waiting list just to get tickets.
It's crazy.
And I think a lot of people canceled too due to the hike. I was reading on Reddit, a lot of people canceled. Like not 26,000 obviously, but
Right. Yeah. I'm sure some people canceled, and a lot of people lost their tickets because they were selling them or giving them away. They didn't go to all the games. The Lions literally just went out and swiped your tickets from you. It happened to me, but I was able to get them back. But there was a couple super fans that are down on the front row that worked their entire lives to get down there. And this one guy said, you know, he spends $50,000 a year because he doesn't live in Detroit, just on travel and hotels to go to games. So he used the tickets to offset that price. And because he didn't go to all the games and he sold the tickets, some of the tickets to offset his price, the Lions stripped his tickets from him. And he's one of the guys that dresses up in all blue and silver, and he's down in the front row with all the garb on. And they did him dirty, man.
yeah, so I saw that guy, that same guy you're talking about posted something that said he posted his season ticket like letter from 2015, we'll say, and it was saying like this is the resale value of these. The tickets are an investment because you can make all your money back. So a while ago, the Lions were using the resale as a selling point.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they doing now?
Yeah. I think it's wrong. I think what do you care for? Because you sold your ticket, so it's no longer your ticket anymore. Now it's mine. You can't dictate to me what I do with my property.
Right. It's capitalism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Packers were doing that too to people who were selling their tickets.
I think it's across the board on the NFL now. I don't think I think it's common now. I've seen other cities complaining about it too.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna hurt their little Ticketmaster resale venue or whatever, that website.
Yeah, it literally makes no sense to me. And
Yeah,
not to mention,
isn't Ticketmaster like linked to your season ticket account?
Yeah, they're the ones that control the tickets.
Right. So if you don't want to go to a game, don't you transfer them through Ticketmaster?
Yeah, correct.
Right. So and Ticketmaster and the NFL have a partnership. So really,
Correct.
the NFL should stop using, like, if they don't want you to do that, you shouldn't be partnered with the company that's having you do that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crock. It really is.
Yeah. And like, why do you care? As long as there's seats, there's butts in the seats, why do you care? Like, literally,
Right.
why do you care? So stupid. But you know, if there's empty seats, they selling them to the opponent. they don't care who they're selling to as long as they're
No,
getting
no,
money.
no. I think I just figured out what happened. You know how your season tickets are? I don't know what they cost per game now, but it's at a discount. They don't want you reselling those because they want to take those tickets and sell them for individual at 2 or 3 times as much. Because remember when we bought when you were trying to buy those playoff tickets, like at the
Yeah.
single game face value, and they were like $500, and then the season tickets weren't in that much. That's
Right.
why.
So,
And
yeah,
how much
exactly.
were the when you went to look at the regular season tickets last year, weren't they like quadruple the price to buy them single game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lions want that money. They don't want you to do that. They want to be the ones to. That's all that is.
That's wrong, man.
Because that's what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna put those back to single game tickets, and
Yeah. It's
why charge 200 when you could charge 400 and somebody will.
makes no sense. But I am super stoked. I'm probably gonna, as long as health wise, I can get to the home opener. I plan on getting to the home opener. I also want to reach out to my ticket rep because if they're doing bobbleheads, I want to make sure I'm at the game. So many times I've given my tickets away, and the guy's like, "Oh well, giveaway. I got you one too." Not one person came through except for Eric.
Hey, I got you. I sent you one.
Yeah, I said except for Eric. Everybody else that said that, crickets after the game. Which I don't care, you know. I don't do it to get shit. But if there's a cool ass bobblehead, you know, I want to grab one.
And there's people there. Have you been to a bobblehead game? These fools take like 8 of them. All you have to do is go to each section and say, "I didn't get one," and they'll give you another one.
Yeah, those guys pass them out. They don't give a crap. It's usually some volunteer group that does it anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's messed up. My buddy Chase went to the one game, and it was the Jahmyr Gibbs bobblehead that goes with the Montgomery ones that we got. And yeah, he didn't get me one, but I got him the Montgomery to go with it.
Damn, Chase, you listening?
Dang.
You bastard. Yeah,
Yep,
I have a Montgomery one that actually that's a lie. Somebody did send me their bobblehead.
yeah, that was me. I gave you
Yeah,
Montgomery.
he just said he was the one that got
sent
Monty.
me.
Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery, but somebody else sent me a
You
Calvin
have Hutch,
Johnson.
don't you? Oh, I thought
I
you.
have Calvin Johnson and Montgomery. So I sent Veronica and Sherry, a couple of ladies I graduated high school with. They entertained 2 veterans because for some reason I had other plans. I couldn't make it, so I sent them to do it. And they actually said, "Hey, thanks for sending us a game. Here's the bobblehead we got." They sent it to me.
Calvin Johnson's a cool one to get. actually.
Yeah.
And when I was cleaning my desk, he's literally right there. I don't know if you can see him. So I was cleaning that the other day, and I knocked Calvin Johnson over, and his freaking head broke off.
Come on, bro.
Treating him like the Lions organization.
My wife glued his head back on his shoulders. I was so mad. Dang it.
Man, that's my favorite Lion, too. You did him dirty.
Yeah,
I
seriously,
know, man.
the GOAT.
And he smokes marijuana, man. What's not to love about this guy?
He's got his own brand.
Yeah. He has his own dispensaries, I think.
Yeah. So also, Eric, you met Miguel Cabrera yesterday.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. Up at Pro Sports Zone.
How cool was that?
Yeah. He's my favorite player of all time. So
Yeah.
I have him on a ball already, but I wanted to get him on the picture from his last game for my son because we took him to that game. He was there's probably 1,000 people in line. He was awesome. Gave everyone a great signature.
I thought there would be a lot more than that.
Oh, the whole that Laurel Park Mall was packed. Like it wrapped all the way around into the food court, around back.
Oh yeah. Did the line
Yeah,
go pretty quick?
Yeah, pretty quick. And he was nice enough. It was long, and he was nice enough to give you your 30 seconds with him. Like I just told him thank you, and I don't know that he's my favorite, and he was nice.
Yeah, they keep him far away, so not everybody's shaking his hand, right?
Yeah, no, I gave him a fist bump. He wasn't shaking people's hands, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be pretty gross, especially after COVID. freaking just rubbing germs on everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, frankly, there's some knuckle draggers there. I wouldn't have wanted to
Yeah.
shake their hands.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Yeah, you got
Yeah, what-
2,500 people online. I'm not shaking everybody's hand.
Right.
Pretty sure a lot of people do it for security reasons too.
Like,
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can't
and
grab them,
security reasons
grab a
for
hold
sure.
of them.
yeah, but yeah, and the line was the longest. I've been to quite a few autograph signings, and that was the longest line I've ever been to. And Miguel was super. He gave everybody their 30 seconds, and I mean that's really all you can ask for at these things, right? Like,
Did anybody have any jerseys that get signed?
yeah, a lot of people had jerseys, a lot of people had bats.
I would love to have a jersey of him.
Yeah, I mean,
have one.
I had to do it.
I have a jersey with his autograph on it. It's not framed, but I bought it on an auction. I didn't get to actually go see him.
Yeah, I had to. Anytime I can go see Miguel, I'm gonna, you guys know he's my favorite of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah, he's hard not to.
be.
Freaking Triple Crown.
Yeah.
MVP.
And he's just a big kid,
Yeah.
Like he played the game with love. Like
Super
there's
cool
nothing.
guy.
There's
The only
nothing
thing
to
he-
not like about the guy.
Yeah. The only thing he didn't bring to Detroit is the championship.
But that wasn't
He
his
tried his
fault.
hardest.
That's what I'm saying.
That
It's not
wasn't
his
him.
fault, but he had some great teams here, and it just didn't work out. But Triple Crown and stuff. MVP. He was a great ambassador for Detroit. That's for sure.
Pull those numbers of the 2012 and 2013 season. Neither one of those things were his fault.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying it would have been nice to have a ring.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Prince Fielder's fat ass. It was his fault.
I was gonna say
In
the same thing.
2012.
100%. And Avisel Garcia, those two knuckleheads.
Yeah, we were at that game where Prince Fielder tried to steal third base and he tripped and fell.
And rolled.
Dude, it rocked the stadium. His fat ass.
Yeah. Well, see, it was their fault because those two
Oh my god.
dumbasses got in a fight and Miguel had to break it up and he got hurt.
Yep. Well, yeah, because Avisel was banging Prince
Yeah.
Fielder's wife.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, 2012, it was that. It was the pitching. Justin Verlander just fell off the map in Game 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that against the Giants when they
Yeah.
swept us? Golly.
Pablo Sandoval hit like 7 home runs.
Yeah.
Another
Dude.
fat ass we can mention.
Yeah.
I think one
Yeah, it
game he
just
had like
was-
3 in a row or something like that. It was
Yeah, it
crazy.
just wasn't our series. Like from the rip, it wasn't our series.
Yeah,
and then in
no.
2013, Brad Ausmus got outmanaged. In the playoffs, in that Red Sox series, that 2013 team was better than the 2012 team
Yeah.
by leaps and bounds. And Brad Ausmus blew that, being a dumbass manager. And it really was that David Ortiz home run where Torrey Hunter fell over the wall. That was it. After that,
Yeah.
so yeah, none of that had anything. That Miguel was balling out. Both of
Oh,
those.
yeah, definitely. So, all right, you guys got anything else before we call it quits?
No, other than my brackets toast.
Yeah, I
Put a
didn't
fork.
look, man. I looked after the first day or two, and I was sitting at 15 out of 17.
I did a bracket for Cassidy and for me, and Cassidy's in like 3rd place or something like that, and I'm in 12th or something.
Dude, mine's cooked. I had Gonzaga, Louisville, Clemson. I'm
I
cooked.
think if I remember correctly, I had Michigan losing the first game.
A lot of
sounds
people-
about right.
A lot of people did.
I honestly didn't think they were going
Hater.
to get past them.
It's a team, UC San Diego. I never even heard of them. I guess that happens all the time in March, but
Yeah,
Hey, look at McNeese. Where's McNeese?
yeah.
Speaking of that, yeah, I do have one more thing. That equipment manager
Yeah.
from McNeese got a $100,000 NIL deals just because of the past couple of days. So that's
That walkout was
Yeah.
legendary.
yeah, that walkout is legendary. But man, they're giving NIL stuff to equipment managers now. Where does it end?
It doesn't. If you got money and you can bring a likeness to somebody, they're gonna give it to you.
Yeah, wild.
That is wild. So, all right. Now, next Sunday, we'll be focusing on MLB. It's here. It's finally here.
Yeah, let's go.
Lakers in 5. My bad. I had to.
What did he just say? I missed it. All right.
Nothing.
Next Sunday, baseball. Peace. Go Sparty tonight.
Go Pistons. You know what I mean? Lakers in 5.